About that, I think his concerns with the Colombian Free Trade Agreement and as it relates to labor and environmental standards being a core part of those agreements, I think have been laid out extensively in the campaign. Obviously, you heard the president speak about a week ago about ensuring that while we have strong Buy America laws on our books that should be heeded as the law, they also have to be done in a way in this bill. The provision has to be done in a way so as not to spark a larger trade disagreement at a time of economic peril. And I think that's why the provisions that were in, I believe, the Senate legislation ultimately included those a strong provision to Buy America, but also to do that in a way that didn't violate existing trade agreements. The president believed that that was a necessary and positive compromise that allowed those provisions to be in the bill, and I presume that without speaking directly for Caterpillar in that they found that to be a positive development as well. They did communicate to the White House a reevaluation of their employment situation based on what they see as a big investment that could be coming shortly to put Americans back to work, and to put particularly those workers in Peoria and downstate Illinois area in particular back to work. We're encouraged by that development. You saw the president today at an infrastructure project in Northern Virginia that with the right kind of plan presumably is something that can phases 3 and 4 of that project can begin work and put people back to work. I think in many ways we are hopeful that businesses across this country in particular will evaluate the positive impacts of a recovery and reinvestment plan and hopefully plan their businesses accordingly. We've certainly seen alternative energy companies, wind developers that have taken positively to what potentially could be in a final agreement. We hope that that's also true for construction companies like Caterpillar, and it's why we believe that with the right plan we can get this economy moving again by putting people back to work quickly.
Just to follow up, I'm sorry, wouldn't the Colombia Free Trade Agreement, since that's not, unlike some other past trade agreements, that's not one that American workers are necessarily worried about costing American jobs, opposition to it has more to do with human rights in Colombia and environmental concerns. Wouldn't rethinking that free trade agreement, given the state of this economy, also be a logical step?
Well, what I don't want to do is conflate the